Hello and welcome back to the fourth episode of our series Learning SketchUp. In this episode, we are going to use some of the tools we have learned till now to create a rough model and understand their advanced features. So let's begin. For that, let me make a rectangle of 20 feet by 15 feet. Now raise it up to a height of 10 feet with push-pull tool. To make walls, let's create a guide at 9 inches from all the 4 sides. Then with rectangle tool, mark the edges. Now this base has to go down at plinth level. For that, mark the plinth level at 1 feet using the tape tool. Now push it down to the point on the reference guide. You see, now it looks like a room. To delete the guides, just go to the edit and click delete guides. Now let's mark doors and windows using guides. I want the door to be at 10 inches from here, and the door should be 3 feet wide. Let's mark the plinth at 1 feet and lintel at 7 feet, and also make a big window. I'm going to mark the sill level at 2.5 feet. Now with rectangle tool, mark the edges. You can see the face has been divided into 3 parts because of these edges. On the other side also, let's mark the windows. First mark the sill level and the lintel level. Here I'm not going to put the value but mark the reference to the other wall. Like here, just click at this intersection point showing 3 feet 6 inches and the above here showing 2 feet. Now mark the windows. Here also with rectangle tool I am going to mark the edges. Now we need to open this area for doors and windows with push-pull tool. Just push it up to this point to open it completely. And see, opening has been created. Now when you do this once, you don't have to repeat the same process for others, but just double click on the face to create an opening. Now I want to talk a little bit more about the select tool we have used previously. Just see, while the select tool is active, if you click from left to right, you'll see a frame window appear which has solid edges. Any object within that frame will be selected provided the whole object is within the frame. So currently there is nothing in the frame, so nothing gets selected. If I drag it over to here, you can see this one line which is in the box completely will be selected. And if I drag from here to here, these 2 lines will be selected. Now if I click and drag from right to left, you'll see a dotted frame appear. The way this one works is any object within that frame will now be selected even if the whole object isn't within the frame. So we have 2 lines and 1 face partially within the frames. All the 3 will be selected. Next feature is to multiple select or deselect. Select one item. Then to select the other, just press Ctrl. You see plus sign on the screen? Do not leave the control. Now either click on the other objects for multiple selection or just drag the mouse. Similarly to deselect, press Shift. Now you see plus and minus, both signs are there. It means with this you can either select or deselect the tool. Since we are talking a little bit more about the tools, then let me tell you about units as well. Since my template is in inches, so if while putting measurement value, I type any number with no specific unit, it will by default be considered in inches. For example, let's make a line. And now I'm going to type 8 and enter. This is 8 inches. You can see. But if I want to work in some other unit, I have to specify that. For example, let's make a 5 feet long line. Now I can work in feet, centimeter, meter, or any other unit. The condition is I have to specify that unit. That's all for this episode. Contact us for any doubt. Details are given on the screen. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next episode.